every day.
Pretty much every day.
به به آقا ما برگشتیم. سلام عرض میکنم خدمت همه مخاطبای کانال. امیدوارم حال دلتون عالی باشه. سال نو هم تبریک میگم بهتون. امیدوارم سال خفنی داشته باشین و بترکونیم. الان که رفتم ویدیو رو چک کردم فکر کنم ویدیویی که گذاشته بودم تقریبا 11 ماه قبل بود. یعنی یه سال تقریبا. یه ساله که هیچ ویدیویی نذاشتیم، فعالیتی نداشتم. اومدم که بترکونیم با ویدیوهای خفن و پشمریزون. امیدوارم لذت ببرین. پس حتما ویدیومو لایک کنین، کانال رو سابسکرایب کنین اگه دارین از اکسپلور میبینین، شیر کنین ویدیو رو. حتما این ویدیویی که بعد مدت میذارم رو لایک کنین، شیر کنین تا ویدیوها بره بالا دوباره مثل قبل که بتونم با انرژی خوب و مثبت هر هفته ویدیو بذارم و لذت ببرین از ویدیوها. دم همگیتون گرم. مرسی که همراهی میکنین. بریم با هم دیگه این ویدیو رو ببینیم.
Alright ladies, we are here with
Amy
And Molly.
Emma, Steph,
Rachel.
Katie,
Eva
Betty,
Bia
Eliza.
Rianne
Lily and Jessie.
Alex and Amy.
Erica. Euro.
it's a simple question and you need to be honest with the answer.
Okay.
How often do you guys get it on?
I have a boyfriend for literally like this morning.
This morning?
Yeah, this morning.
How often? Every single day.
Let me not say no. Let me not say
Not often, I'm not gonna lie.
How often?
Not often. Like
Like-
last time was probably Christmas.
Christmas? Wow. Was it like 6 months ago?
Yeah, near enough, yeah.
Single life. It's not for me though.
You said this morning was the last time.
This morning, I literally was like, "Oh yeah, babe, like come home, like I'm." Literally, I swear to God, like that's why we're.
But how often? Every day? Usually?
Yeah, every day.
We should get it on a regular.
Yeah, they're tired of me. They're tired of me because we live together. She's always with us, so like yeah, they're tired.
Every time they call you to hang out, but you're with your boyfriend, yeah?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. How many days or months was the longest period that you haven't had sex?
Haven't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Ages, a
6
long time.
months because I'm on 6 months. So
6 months.
6 months.
This was the longest one that you haven't had sex. You just break up? You broke up with your boyfriend? Or?
Nah, just drifted. That's all.
Yeah. What about you?
A long time. I've gone like ages, like at least like a year.
A year.
Yeah.
Like you didn't have a boyfriend
Like times where I didn't have boyfriend, but still times when I did have boyfriend, I did have sex, but like
with a
there
stranger?
was just this period of times where like it's not that often for me because I'm usually in relationships, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe once a week.
Once a week?
Sometimes a bit longer than that.
Really?
I'm
Definitely more than that.
no, honestly, because
They live together though.
Yeah, we live
so
together.
You live together and it's still once a week.
Yeah,
Why is that?
busy.
They have busy jobs.
busy,
busy.
or sometimes a bit stressed.
Exhausted when you came back home.
Sometimes a bit stressed.
Stress.
Get back late. So
So me and my boyfriend don't live together. So we probably get it on every time we see each other.
yeah,
So how often is it?
Like on weekly, if
3.
yeah, like maybe 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
You don't see your boyfriend more often and you still having sex like 3 times a week, but she live with
But I understand that
her
because
boyfriend.
Yeah.
when I don't see him, it's because he's working hard and I'm working hard, and so then when we do hang out, it's usually when it's like the weekend, so it's a bit more. Whereas
Exciting.
you're always working hard.
And I'm also 5 years in.
yeah, she's
So we're, we're at that point.
5 years. I'm only 2.5.
2.5, yeah. So you're gonna get bored maybe in a few years.
yeah. I'll come to her for advice.
When was the last time?
When did I last see Benny? Wait.
What day are we on now? Saturday.
Oh, Thursday.
Mine was last weekend. He's
Last
away.
weekend.
To be fair, he's
on
actually
holiday.
physically not in the country.
Okay, how many days was the longest that you haven't had sex? Like the longest period that you haven't had?
I went so in between relationships. I went a year and a half
A year and a half.
without. Yeah,
Without sex.
yeah.
Not even with a stranger or one
No,
night
no.
stand. Nothing.
Mine was 2 months because I was travelling, and
2
so I wasn't
months.
with my boyfriend. Yeah.
Not bad. 2 months is good.
Good. You've had it good.
So learn from her. Once a week, but constantly.
Yeah, once a week ever since she
Guys,
lost her
consistency
virginity.
is the way. Consistency is the way.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 times a week.
3 times
4?
a week.
Yeah, probably same for me.
With your boyfriend or
Someone I'm
stranger?
seeing very casually.
My boyfriend as well.
when was the last time?
Who doesn't see this? It was. What day is today?
This is Saturday.
It was Monday. Monday
Monday.
morning. Yeah. He
about
works
you?
a lot. He's a chef.
What did you say?
I said he works a lot. He's a chef, so I don't see
Oh
him
yeah.
that often.
You don't see him not often, but you having sex 3 times a week.
Yeah, like we see each other like for 3 days. So.
How many days was the longest that you haven't had sex?
Ooh.
Probably. I lost my virginity when I was like 17. So probably
17?
17 years.
Yeah.
That
No.
first bit, obviously.
No, that doesn't count after the visit.
Oh, right. Maybe like 3 years, to be fair.
3 years?
I didn't really see that many people after
3
that.
years, Jesus.
When I was in uni, I did, but no.
The longest would be. Yeah, I'd say like maybe a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Yeah.
Not bad.
No, maybe a year.
Get it on?
Yeah.
Not together.
Not together. I mean,
I don't know. Multiple times a week? Do you?
how
I don't have kids.
how many?
Right, so I've got kids, so I would say maybe once a week.
Once a week?
Multiple times a week.
Like 3 times, 4 times?
3 times a
3
week.
times
4
a
times a week. Lucky guy
Good,
for
good, good.
work.
With your partner, boyfriend,
Yeah, boyfriend. Oh, husband.
husband. Nice. Nice one.
Poorly.
So why did you say that? Could you please explain that you said that I've got like kids and one
Oh,
times
I've got
a week?
kids. It's just getting the time and the energy.
Getting the time, yeah. Or because you are in a relationship and you don't have that hunger like younger people, maybe
No,
something.
I'm not sure it's the hunger.
No,
I've been
So
with
why?
my boyfriend 5 years, and we still get it on. So I think we're fine. I mean, we've been together. I was 17 years this year.
17 years.
We've done it enough. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When was the last time?
oh, about 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago. What about you?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. How many days or months was the longest period that you haven't had sex in your relationship?
I'd probably say a week, 2 weeks.
A week?
Same. I would say
Same.
the same. If not, I think that's a bit weird.
What about before your relationship with your boyfriend and your husband?
Mm, probably.
Same.
The longest period that you haven't had sex?
Yeah, maybe like a month or 2.
A month or 2.
Yeah. I mean, we've been together since we were 17.
17. Wow. I'm
So
jealous.
I can't really answer that.
Anything else you wanna add about it? Anything you wanna recommend to the people? Anything about this topic?
No, keep it alive, guys.
Yeah, I think if you're not having sex more than once a week, that's you need to spice it
It's
up.
what you said?
Spice up your
Spice
life.
it up.
Spice it up.
Spice up your life.
Why don't you?
Why don't I?
I think you're fine. Once a week's fine when you've got kids in the house.
Once a week is decent with
Yeah.
kids. 2 kids. Once a week is good.
Be honest.
So I'm in a relationship, so probably like we'll see each other once during the week and like a couple of times over the weekend. So probably every time. So
So
maybe
how
like
many times a day?
like
A week, I mean.
a week, maybe like 3, 4.
3 times a week, 4
Yeah.
times a week. What about you?
I'm single, so it depends like how busy I am and what mood I'm in, like to meet people and go on dates and stuff. So it's either like once, like every couple months, or like a few times a month. Like
A few times a month. So it depends. Sometimes a few times a month, and sometimes like once a couple of months.
yeah, like
Is
say
it like with with someone who like in a situationship or like stranger people? Why
Both.
Both.
You're only 20. You're in your 20s. You've got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live it up.
Are you? How old are you?
24, about to be
24.
25.
24.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. When was the last time that you had sex?
Oh my god. Last time was Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
What are you?
March. It's been a bit of a while. Yeah.
Right now, not as much because my boyfriend is not around. But when
So-
he is, like
How often do you?
3-4 times a week.
What about right now that he's not here?
Right now, 0.
When was the last time that you had sex?
Woo! About 2 months ago when he
2
left.
months ago. How was it?
It was very good.
Not very.
Not very.
What's that mean? Not really. Like how often?
Never.
Yeah, very rarely. Maybe like every few months, maybe.
Every few months. What about
Yeah,
you?
every 3 months.
Same. Because you don't have a boyfriend, yeah? I was about to ask, was it with your boyfriend or a random guy, but
I'm gay.
you're gay? With your girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a girlfriend.
My boyfriend doesn't live here, so we don't see each other very often. So it's not very often.
How many days or months was the longest that you haven't had sex?
I'm gonna say years.
Like how many years?
A year.
8 years.
A year.
A year.
1.
Maybe like 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every year together because we're
Are you guys partner? Like
us. Yeah, us. Yes, we're romantically. Me and Jesse. Yes.
every day?
Every day.
When was the last time that
Not
you had
necessarily every day.
About an hour ago.
An hour ago. Are you being honest?
An hour ago. Yeah. Yeah. Together. Yes. An hour ago.
What, with each other?
Not each other, with with your boyfriend, girlfriend, or anyone.
I mean, I don't know.
Once a week, twice.
Depends how annoyed I am. I'd probably say twice a week on a good week. If I'm pissed off, none. Probably once a week.
Once a week. With your boyfriend.
On average.
With your boyfriend or a stranger.
My husband.
Boyfriend.
Husband. Not together. Hubby. He's very hubby.
When was the last time?
Last week. What day are we on? Tuesday. We're not on Tuesday. We're on Saturday.
Saturday.
That's what I'm saying. The last time would be about Tuesday, I'd say.
How many days or months was the longest period that you haven't had sex?
Over a year in my previous relationship.
Over a year.
Yeah, hence the ex. Well, not just that, but you know.
What about you?
Couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks.
Maybe. Yeah.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.